Full power to the people. We back at new maintenance. Yeah. We're gonna rock like Hamp, Doom, and the Doom Mites that came in. What time is it? 3:30. 3 o'clock. Get your sage. Get your sage. I'm gonna sit here and wait till you come to the page. Got that New York Doom situation right there. We got my peoples in the place to be. Everything is lit. You hear people outside? That's because we work. Feel me? That's because the Doom is work. Hey, yo, to maximize my strength, them commercials gonna help y'all do bathroom breaks and all that. So, watch them. Help Hamp Doom out. We appreciate it if you do that. Okay? Watch the commercials. Because you might need to run to the bathroom, go downstairs, or make a spliff. You know what I'm saying? So support those commercials. The ads. As I might add. Watch the ads. As I might add. Watch the ads. You know what I'm saying, beloved? Help the beloved out. Right or wrong. Yeah. Don't forget to floss your teeth, man. Don't nudge your animals, man. The animals need their support system to keep you alive. You make them neutered, guess what happens? They be docile. They get sick. Yeah, that's why certain dogs is at the level they at today. You know what I'm saying? Because they sick for being neutered and taken off they skyline of regiment of being the animal. You feel me? Because you listening to what they telling you to listen to, which is fine. Do what you got to do. I mean, I seen cats do their thing. I know how people are with cats. I had a cat, man. You know what I'm saying? They are tough, man. You know, especially girl cats. You know, they like to do their thing. You feel me? Boy cats, they do the same thing. They like to do their thing. Feel me? So I get it. And why people submit their animals to get neutered. Feel me? We outside. We on air. We got everything we need. Yup. You see that New York symbol? That's the dome, baby. That's the dome. That's the dome. Get your sage up. Mm-hmm. It helps out with the replay too. You know what I'm saying? Right. We outside. Uh-huh. Hamp doing.
100% right.
The super dope. Uh-huh. Yeah, man. Uh-huh. Look you right in your eyes. Something different when I came through with a big surprise. You gonna fall down on these McDonald's fries. And after that, it will be all over with a disguise. For you, for me, I'm Hamp Doom, coming right on through. Break it, please. On the Wordplay Wednesday, an outrageous day for you to die today. You see the whole play? Yeah, I know what you think. You got the horns blowing like whole train, making my move all day. You outside looking crazy. I see. I'm back with the 1, 2, 3s. Yeah, kid. Wooly told me to hit him with the 1, 2, 3s. Yeah, Wooly told me to hit him with the 1, 2, 3s. Yeah, I'll arm wrestle you till your arm break, on beat breaks. This is what rich guys do. They make bread. Came through, kid, spreading the leg. You know what time it is, kid. We breaking both of your legs. How funny is that if we tell you to break your leg to get on stage? You'll catch a rib cage for the 12. Man, I'll hold that next note. Willie told me, just give him the 1, 2, 3s. Mm-hmm. Willie told me to get him to him, just to hit him with the 1, 2, 3s. Nippy and me, hit him with the 1, 2, 3s. Yeah, we live in the place to be. Willie told me to hit him with the 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3. Maybe 1, 2, 4. This time I came to get the whole raw. Open the door. You see what I did? I waved the 4-4. Then after that, you gonna lay on the floor. It's over, dude. Hamp Doom in the New York hat. This is different for you, kid. Where you at? You ain't outside with that. I'm taking over Wordplay Wednesday. You must was waiting for me to come outside on Wednesday. Now I'm here to play. How about that? How about that, man? How about that? How about that? Huh? Yeah, you looking good. Yeah, yeah. I just put it on regular, man. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't find the whole shebang. I was supposed to put the whole shebang, but it still would have had to go on top of it anyway. So it is what it is, I guess, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess so. Hey, yo, we outside, essential water. It's all good, you know? We having fun. We looking healthy. I ate that same meal again, so I don't eat it no more. Now I make oven. I go into the oven now, okay? I go into the oven to put that work in. Go into the oven now. Nippy got his on top of the stove. Mine's go in the stove, you know what I mean? Gonna eat good out here in this place to be. You feel me? Get your sage. Not too much to really roll with today, unless don't come through with the bless. But let's just keep playing with this word, man. You know what I mean? Because my man. Sit down, man. Sit down, bro. Sit down. We work. Full power to the peoples. We back at heavy maintenance. Yeah. We're gonna rock like Hamp, Doom and the Doomites that came in. Let your grown man talk. Peace of love. You just working them. Just making sure working them. You know what I'm saying? We just working them. All right. Let's see how I go. We got grown man talk in the building. You with my boy today. You know what I mean? Thank you, beloved. Give me a second, man. Hold on, guys. Give me about 5 seconds, man. 5 seconds. Watch the commercial. So. Yeah. All right. Full power. Yeah, he want to run around. He home now, so he ain't got to sit here. He can roll around in the street now. He comfortable. You know what I mean? He want to psychologically play head games with me. I don't want to play it. I said, yo, man, we out here working. We working. You're going to have to sit down. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Get in. Come on, sit down. Sit down. Inside. Come on, man. You don't got to be out. Come on. You want to go down there and eat something and be slick. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Sit down. It's okay. Sit down. All right. Back to what that Wooly sent me, man. Sage one more time. All right. We out here. Yeah. Ain't no real news, man. You know the news. I don't play with them dudes, man. Yeah. I don't play with them, man. I'm in my chamber, man. I'm in the chamber. That's where I'm at. I'm in the chamber with Sage. We gave you that interlude. We in the trenches, man. These guys, he's scared. scared of the boundary. You're scared of the boundary. Yeah. I asked AI this thing. They was crazy in space. You know what time it is. I came to place. This time I came with a plate. My grace. May God bless the food, no doubt. Something heavy when I came with a pen pal. You get it? Now that's what I do now. This is with a different style. Open it up with hope. Wow, ask AI for doom in the move pies. Went to your town. This was a deacon fry. Came with a different pie, different high. Hello, how you look at it, kid, with a different taste. Yeah, I aim high all around the desert eagle with something to do a spy. That's different out the box with a different why. You ask God why, he may not answer you back, but he'll give it in the vision with a That's another language talk. We're gonna stand right there in front of him with the hawk, silver hawk, big hawk. However you do, kid, it's Mr. Big Talk. Yeah, I came with a different taste. Ask God to give me the plate. May God bless the food, no doubt. Ask. Yeah. Yeah. Just a little something for Willie. Just a little something for Willie. Willie wrote it. We'll bring it back here with a different quote. Will Joe Biden win? Nope. Will Trump take over the vote? Hope. Help our people elevate when I squeeze your throat. But this time, Hamp came with a different float. Banana boat. Get everybody here, kid. Ho, ho. This time was this time, 2018. We made moves with one rhyme. That's Doom. Snap out of it, Doom. Snap out of it, Doom. Another Wooly. Wooly just sent that in. Wooly just sent that in. We got to play with it. Soapbox Wooly just sent that in. Thank you, Uncle. We working them. We working them. We didn't even hit some of the criteria where we want to hit because Wooly told me don't yell at them because their nerves is bad. Their nerves is bad. A lot of people keep pulling the book. They keep saying they got a book, but I got a real pad. They keep saying I got my notebook and my pen in the pad. They keep pulling the notebook, but this is where it came from. After we got to the composition book. See, the composition book was the composition book was small pages coming up against these pages. You understand what I'm saying to you? I wrote in all these. This is studio. This studio. This is just sitting around in the house writing rhymes. This one here. See the difference? See how long it is? Extra, read all about it. Yeah, you see how long it is? This just tight. Put it together. Format. This one here, you ain't playing no joke. You ain't playing no joke. This the real, this the, not to be funny, and this would, you want to say it in a nice, comical way. This the Quincy Jones type pads right here. This the P. Diddy pads right here. This producer's pad. This Swiss Beats type pad. This Timberland type pad. This is a RZA type pads right here, man. I ain't even writing it yet. It's brand new. A page or two was ripped out of it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do it over Robert Talk. I don't write on the computer. I don't write on the tablets. You know what I'm saying? I write in little booklets. You know what I'm saying? I write in little booklets. That famous black book. That famous black book. You know what I'm saying? That famous black book. You know what I'm saying? All of it's written. I decided to do this because I like doing it. Not only did I like doing it, I just think, besides what my family and friends is doing. Grown Man Talk, he got political, he got boxing, he got health, You know, you got to stand the call over there. My call over here is just, you got to give it to them how they like to give it to them. You know, I appreciate the lookout. I might have to ask on. All right, we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll with it. It's the commercial, guys. I tried. I wrote on toilet paper with golf pencils, miniature golf pencils, because the lead was just that soft. You know what I'm saying? The small pencils like that. I used to get those pencils and write on toilet paper because they are most effective. Then I would get like crayon. You know what I'm saying? The pencil crayon though. You know what I'm saying? I get the pencil crayon. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more darker. I use the pencil crayon. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more light. I learned that through Jeb. You know what I'm saying? Because you could just throw that and nigga could pick that up and catch it and disintegrate in the toilet. You know what I'm saying? Those was kites. That's a real kite. You there, on? Might need one more for that show. I pay for my bill.
What? Oh, what?
You want to say hi to the peoples? My man talking about boxing. I told him you know about something. You heard me? You know about boxing. You want to come talk about it? About your, like, what you were, dancing weight? You was a dancing weight? You wasn't a damn. You was middleweight. You told me you were lightweight?
Middleweight. People that like about 100 to 120, 130 pounds.
130?
I think so.
Southpaw?
Huh?
Southpaw?
No, I'm 90.
Oh, Southpaw.
I'm going left hand.
Oh, so you had the right hand stand.
Yeah, I had the right hand stand.
Oh, Lord. That's an ambidextrous kind. He asked my man. Wrong man talk. My uncle said he was a boxer. I told him you would identify. Grown man, all right. Oh, you heard me. Grown man talk. I'll answer that question in a minute. Grown man talk. You there? Let me know if you there, because I don't know the numbers. I ain't paying attention. I'm only paying attention to the work. Put fire up there if you let me hear you. I want to ask you this boxing question, being that he the boxing analyst. Bert Sugar, right there, baby. All right, there you go. All right. Is it possible that the stance can be broken? Far as what I'm saying is, you know, normal stance where they teach us to box, and they say, "What's your power hand?" What if your power hand is where you do the stand? Is that good? Like, if he is that ambidextrous? Is that ambidextrous, grown man talk? Like, if he got a power hand and he leans to power with the stands with the stand, you know what I'm saying? Grown man talk. Get in here. You know what I'm saying, grown man talk? And this is the power, so is that good? And they keep us. He said, he like me, I'm right-handed, but so that's southpaw, not ambidextrous. Is ambidextrous the same as southpaw, or those are just two different situations, bro, man? So answer the question. Come on. Stop it, nigga. Come on now. Where you at? Come on. Come on now. Come sit down. Come sit down. Come on, buddy. Come on, stop doing it. Come on, stop messing around down there. Ralph Moon ass. Sit down. Different. Okay. So he's a southpaw. That means he can lead you. The left hand can lead up to a knockout, though even though that he's leading off with his power hand. That's what you're trying to tell me. And to answer your question with Canelo or this guy, depends on how the training camp is. See, what's going on now is that they trying to distract us. You understand? They trying to distract us due to the fact that Bomac is locked up. Okay, ambidextrous is the ability to use both hands equal. Okay, so southpaw is I can lean on this side, I can lean on that side. Explain the southpaw, Grown Man Talk boxing analyst. Okay. Left side. Southpaw is left side. He said he stay on the right side, though. What does that mean? Boxing scientist. Or he's a brawler. Can he be a brawler? Left side. Can he be a brawler? Orthodox. All right, that's what he is. Thank you, boxing analyst, Mr. Grown Man Talk. Y'all go over there and make y'all moves. Stay where it's real at. No animation AIs over here. It's real work. That's what my uncle wanted me to tell you. I told him I got a good boxing brother who's an analyst for Philly. Now, Canelo and this guy, Charlo, I like the brothers. Old man talk. I like the brothers, man. I like their passion. I like their passion for it. And not only that, it's a sibling thing. You know what I mean? It ain't a father pass on type thing. These are brothers in there together. It ain't like a Mayweather Jr. and a Earl Spence Jr. You know, it ain't a junior here or a junior there. It's straight up. My father taught us two brothers, and we own the world. You know what I mean? So I'm going with the brother. I think the brother got a chip on his shoulder. I don't know how old they are. I haven't really paid attention to it. I think I left it up to you, but you said, okay, twins, yeah. Yeah, that's the twins, the brother. Yeah, I like them because I don't know where they from, but I like they attitude when it comes to boxing. You know what I mean? And they got a good record, Bro Man Talk. They not really, they don't lose too toughly. Except when he lost to that kid, and then he came back and beat him up. What's that kid named Tony Harrison? You know, I kind of like his style until he got beat up, and now he's somewhere they from Texas. I don't know where they from. I'm gonna keep it real. They from Texas. I don't know if they Hispanics, his descent, but they represent the dark skin color Hispanics. They homies with Spence. Yeah, but my mindset is this: keep it alive, keep the fights alive. But I'm looking towards why nobody ain't really looking at this Earl Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford rematch. You know what I'm saying? Black from the hood. All right, cool. I'm gonna give them that. That's why I like their style, because they got so much passion in what they doing. So I'm grateful in their situation on how they presenting themselves as boxing greats. You know what I'm saying? They'll be forever to go down in history as what they were. Brothers, family. Kept it all in the family. Mayweather ain't do that. He left after him, and his little cousin Mayweather, his little nephew Mayweather, he ain't did nothing. He ran to some Tank Davis. He ran to some Alvin Haley. He ran to some other dudes instead of leaving it in the family. So I respect the Charlos. Rematches on Spence getting a new trainer. Yeah, because Derek James is a sucker. And Bomac is locked up for a gun charge. How ironic is that for him to be just win the championship and he got licensed? If so, I hope he did. He's in jail. He can't. So, is there a great possibility that that fight could lean either way, just because the training camp may be different? And me personally, man, I don't think nothing was wrong with that fight. I just think the boy came out lethargic. Earl Spence. I watched the fight over. He last. It took 9 rounds. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's a convicted felon, man. You know, all them dudes from Omaha, Nebraska are thugs. He used to say he used to roll with his father and them. They was thugs. The Crawford family was thugs. Hold on, man. Hold on. These people's love calling me, man. I gotta put this work in. Hold on. Let me put this work in. Yeah, that was that was my director Ray Luke telling me he's checking me out on YouTube, telling me thank you and all that. I told him thank you too. You know what I mean? And that's what it was right now. Talking my director. Yeah, I just turned it off because I was on the phone call. This ain't stream, y'all, but I could have blocked it out. Grown man talk. Yeah. So, yeah, man. I don't think nothing was wrong with that fight. I think nothing was wrong with that fight. I think some came out lethargic. It was plenty times, you know, this is what I'm saying. These are different boxers, man. These guys are soft, man. You know what I'm saying? For plenty times, Muhammad Ali had to drop weight. Sonny Liston was bigger than Muhammad Ali. Sonny Liston was bigger than Muhammad Ali. George Foreman was bigger than Michael Moore. You understand? Huh? Buster Douglas was bigger than Mike Tyson. Huh? Riddick Bowe, Andrew Galata, 2 big giants. Skinny versus fat don't make a difference. You got a good hand skills. He didn't rely on his training. I think Spence was not prepared. He didn't lose weight right to. He didn't lose to that right. And I'm gonna tell you what else. That messed him up too. Grown man talk. You know, and it wasn't like that back in the days. You understand what I'm saying? I want you to check this one out. And you might have to hit it up on your spot. You gotta think about this too. I'm about to hit. Let me just get this little sage together. Too much traveling, too much promoting. See, Don King had it just the way he had it because he knew those boxers needed that strength because there was a lot of situation riding on whoever could get out of many rounds that they can get out of. You understand what I'm saying? When you had two of them guys running around and I'm gonna blame Mike Tyson. I'm putting Mike in this. I'm putting Mike in this. I'm gonna blame Mike. He had them boys smoking weed. I'm gonna blame Mike. Mike had them boys smoking weed. Knowing them boys was young. Knowing that they like that stuff. Knowing that it takes 90 days. That's why it takes them so long to get in shape because they're trying to get that marijuana out so they can get that extra air. 3 miles is coming to 2.5 miles now. 5 miles is coming to 3 miles now because they can't run that weed out because it's still in them. So he smokes Earl Spence. I think Crawford didn't smoke no more. I think Crawford stopped smoking, but he still was doing the promotions. That promotions knocked him off, man. And every time I saw Bud Crawford, his eyes was white. Every time I saw Spence, yeah. And then grown man talk. Guess what? That's who walked him out. Why my trainer ain't behind me? Why I got a rapper holding me up? Why I got a rapper talking about it's gonna be all right? Both of them came out with the rappers. Some came out with Eminem. Knowing Eminem signed that deal after dissing Elton John. I know what time it is, boy. I remember Eminem was going hard on Elton John so he could be his rocket boy. I remember. Yeah. Then he went extra hard. Yeah. Pause. On Mariah Carey. Yeah. No matter if she that age or no matter if they that color, he was trying to beat up a female. Oh, yes, he was with lyrics. And she beat him too. Her fans made sure she won that battle. Her fans made sure, buddies. Y'all hear me? Her fans, why you so obsessed with me? Broke barriers. When she act like him in that rap video, she broke barriers, boy. Sit down, man. Calm down. You don't do this at the other spot, man. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to take the other thing. Don't worry about it, though. This whole system going with me to the next spot. Y'all not going to disturb this flow, man. We out here working. Oh, I did a story on that. They say he crashed that car because Mo was chasing him. You know, the Texas boys always have they squabbles. And it could have been however it could have been, which we gonna say, wow, that's what that thing. See, I can't turn the camera off over here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that. Nah, I'll leave it alone. We'll just rock. Yeah, we'll hold it down. Yeah. I think Earl Spence, man, was smoking weed when he went to that fight. I think he was with them dudes and he had something that he was not supposed to be had because he came out swift. You know, he came out swift. He came out like he never came out before in this lane. You know what I'm saying? Came out swift. Came out swinging. You know what I mean? Came out swinging. Came out doing all the things he needed to do. Yeah, and then, yeah, I'm putting it together. I'm trying to say it how you want me to say it. I'm working on it because that's what that looked like. And somebody got away with just being, you know, a couple of dollars and all that. That's why he using that slogan, man down. I've been peeped that style that he was talking. I've been read through his library and said to myself, after I looked at what you just told me, that this dude got something to be, because all them dudes didn't like that brother, apparently. You know, they didn't like Mo. He was some type of good gifted MC from that town of work, and he was with, you know. I can imagine. I can imagine. I just want to proofread it because, you know, I don't want them to hit me with no plagiarize or anything. But you giving me clearance, I'll make a move on it. But, you know, I'll take a look at it most definitely because it makes sense. It makes sense that this thing here don't look too comfortable. You know what I mean? And you already know that they playing it real good because if them alphabet boys ain't come get you. You know it ain't no statute of limitation on murder. It ain't no statute of limitation on murder. You know what I'm saying? They come get you however they get you. Cold case, old case, new case. They come. Stay out the cases. I'm looking for the briefcase, suitcases. I ain't looking to go in no court case. Yeah. Yeah, since little kids. Each other was funding each other. Yeah, 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 yeah. Each other was funding each other, and you know, one said I box, other said I rap, and the other that was it. We're gonna stay in contact. And I said to myself, that's where is it at? Because he walked out like, yeah, don't worry about that. So he hugged on. That boy looked like he was totally drunk, like he was coming from a club. He was holding him up like he was coming from a club. Like he was drunk. Like he done had some mollies. Like he done had some Rick James. You know, like he done had a few things, and he was just, I'm glad it's over, bro. We could go. He had that look like, ooh, I just went out there and fought. You know, at least I ain't get knocked out though. At least I ain't get knocked out though. That's the mindset. Yeah, you lost, but you ain't get knocked out. Oh my goodness. You made everybody some money. Because guess what, buddy? I bet it against you when I bet it with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Like, he was looking good for the 1 through 4. 5 through 6, he staggered. And through 6 through 9, that's when the guy said, no worry, that's his over. So he was doing that. I was counting 3. I was doing 3 apiece. I was like, 3, he looked good. 6, he looked good. 9 came, he was looking like a little old, now he drunk now. You know what I'm saying? Now he moving around like he on some skates. But he if he was fighting another drunk person, he probably would have beat him. Put it that way. That fight reminded me of Mike Tyson versus Mitch Green. Mitch Green could have whooped him if he wasn't drunk or coked up or speeded up or weeded up. Because you see how he was moving in the ring. He was moving all slick and quick until Mike figured out the pattern and caught him. You know what I'm saying? But before all that, in the street, that's what that was with these two guys. Like, I know he could fight, but I could fight. You know what I'm saying? He started back 9. I think his defense was looking good. Like I said, from one through five. I think Crawford started to pick at it from 5 through 9. Because he didn't start bleeding until like round 6, 7 or something like that. He didn't start swelling up till around 6, 7, or 8. Once I seen how his hair started moving around, looking all wet, I was like, yo, this guy didn't look too good. He had the tomato face, man. I was like, yo, what's up with this shit, man? What's up with this chick, man? What's up with this hit, man? What's up with this whole thing? I looked in his eyes and he was like, he ain't right. Right. He was high. I think he was in the room with them dudes. They was smoking and he was just sitting there getting the contact. That's what I'm thinking. You understand? I think he didn't get a good warm-up. I think he just came from his house to the arena, sat down, listened to his phone, say he know what he gonna do when he go, and they trusted that. He's the big fish. They trust that. Yo, we went through an extraneous camp, so they gave him too much time off. And his time off was, yo, I just went through a Bruce's training. I got this. All I gotta do is just get up. You know what I'm saying? Son was drinking prime juice, man. That thing is a spice up, man. You know what I mean? I ain't see he had regular water, you know, at his belt line over there at the corner. When I looked at Crawford's spot, he had prime energy drinks. You know what I mean? He was spiced up, man. He was already juiced up. But I looked at Crawford, he had regular cold water that he normally drink, the ice Atlantic, whatever that water that they got. He had one of those. You know what I'm saying? Then they possibly saying it could be a Watergate on him. You know what I mean? It's possible that they said Derrick James, he had that position before. He had that on his jacket stain before, that he's you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he wasn't sweating when he came to the ring. Yeah, when you come to the ring, you should be sweating already. Yeah, he wasn't sweating. Nope, I ain't see that. He had grease on his face. That's what I was thinking. If I was like, was he wet? Was he coming into the ring? He wasn't. He did. He wasn't. He didn't rehydrate properly. That's Derrick James' fault. That's the nutrition's fault. And that's him playing with alcohol. Yeah, I know. I read it on Grown Man Talk. Don't worry about it. I think that's what happened. The reason why he was depleted, because he was drinking alcohol. And when it was time to drink water, he couldn't drink the water because the water would make him full, and it would be too much to be pissing and doing all sorts of stuff. So the night he was not in a good nutrition system. Nah, he wasn't. He was supposed to have Wallen milk. That was all he was supposed to have. He was supposed to have just some melon, cantaloupes. You understand? He was supposed to have some celery. All that carries some type of water. And it won't be as, when you get to the ring, you'll be enough to be okay. Yeah, he had liquor, man. He was messing with Yellow Boy. He had a lot of tequila shot. He thought, because tequila don't give you a hangover. That's the only liquor that don't give you a hangover. The tequila is the only, you could drink tequila. You'll have a problem with your stomach, as far as like, cause I just did it at the Forced to Sin premiere. It was unusual. Put it that way. I didn't throw up or anything. It was just unusual because you say to yourself, yeah, you can't do it. But the people who In Mexico, that's their regimen. They love it. They can do it and eat tacos and boom, it's like water. But in this sense, that's what he did. You understand? He drunk some because Ronnie Coleman did that. The bodybuilder. You understand? When he was bloated and he was nervous. And the dude told him, I forgot the brother's name. The brother told him, yo, take a shot of this liquor. And as he was sipping on the liquor, you understand what I'm saying? By the time he got to the spot, yeah, I know he messed up, man, because, you know, his body, you know, for banging them big old weights, man. You know what I'm saying? He was the king of the weight, man, you know? Ronnie Coleman was the king of the weight, man. But that's how he won Mr. Olympia. He said he was so the liquor squeezed out so much water in him that it definitionalized his whole body. It made more detail. You know what I mean? So I guess he started implicating it, and then he probably stopped until he ran up against Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler knocked out that whatever number he was trying to reach. You know? Phil Heath just caught a bad hernia, man. You know, after 7 times busting those weights out, he caught a hernia, so, you know, he trying to get that healed up. You know, big up to Phil Heath, you know. Yeah, Ronnie Coleman lost his cartilage in his knees. He lost cartilage, man. The bone marrow that holds the knees ran. You know, he need wheel machines to roll him around, you know. And, you know, he also, you know, some supplements. Same thing going for Khaled Muscle. You see what he's going through? Khaled Muscle saying the same thing. But that was that time, though. Now they got different ways of doing it now for them dudes. They look more symmetric, I should say. You know? Yeah, he got bone on bone. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't even it. His back. You know what I mean? His back is out of, you know, for all the deadlifts. You know, this man is in record books, so you would never squat much as he could squat. They go MS Doom. You know what I'm saying? They got robots that they trying to put together to do what Ronnie Coleman did. And every time the robot go up and do the work, it breaks the machine metric system. Facts. You cannot, ain't nobody doing no you know what I'm saying? Squat 900 pounds, man. Yeah, back is done. But ain't nobody squatting 750 pounds, man. You must be out your mind doing something like that. That's why he was the biggest and baddest of all times, Mr. Ronnie Coleman. He was the biggest and baddest of all times, man. You know? And those peoples know that. Mr. Olympia knows that. They can't take that from him. You know what I'm saying? You know, running up in Gold's gym is rough. You know, he had it rough, man. Ronnie Coleman had it rough. I watched his documentary, The King. I watched it, man. His documentary is rough, man. It's rough. He had to do a lot. Him, Lee Hanley, you know, the master. That's why Evander Holyfield beat Mike Tyson. He was working with Lee Haney. The bite, the ear bite. Yeah, was it the ear bite? The purple shorts? It was the purple shorts, right, grown man talk? When Evander Holyfield came looking chiseled, I said, look at this. Now, he ain't had no problem with weight class. Mike was 225, 220. Vander was 219 or something like that. With Lou. Tell him, grown man talk. What he said? What he said? We don't respect you, Jamal Mental. You, with peanuts. It's a peanut. Yes, sir. Thank you, Uncle. Yeah, I know Jamal Mentor trying to sneak in. We watching him. Yeah. Yeah. It's easy to gain. Yeah, but, you know, it has to be in them, is what I'm saying. Sugar Ray Leonard went up with Marvin Hagler. Marvin had him by like 2-3 pounds. Thomas Hearns went up against Sugar Ray, going up against Roberto Duran. Them dudes ain't had no problem. They went to fight. They said, what my weight class? 154, we'll make the weight. That's all they said, we'll make the weight. That's all I heard Thomas Hearns, the hitman, said, we'll make the weight. That's it. They ain't had no complaints. They had Gatorade back then, too. They had tequila back then, too. They had all the cocaine. You know, them boys was moving around like that, too. What they did, they went to the ring. They went to the ring. They went to the Johnny Carson show, the Dick Cavett show. They went to Larry King's. They did the shows before the internet. They went to the Joan Rivers show, AIP to Joan Rivers. They did a couple of, he said, all the cocaine pre-workout powders. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. They didn't have no problem. When Sweet Pea was going up against Son and them, he ain't had no problem. Sweet Pea went in there to get busy. Lou told me to make the weight. That's what. Once Lou told him he'll make the weight, he said he'll make the weight. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make the weight. We ain't making weight. He made the weight. And went out there and fought. Floyd Mayweather, same thing. I give it to him too. Even my funny man, what's his name? Adrian Broner. You know what I mean? They didn't come. They went out and made the weight. I think that's some new trick that they doing to keep people out of it, because Tank did that to that boy. If you fight at 147 the day of the weigh-in, you should be at 146. When you come in the ring, you'll be at least 152. Depends on the nutrition and depends on if that's the standard on how it should be. But they'll yell it out. They'll be doing the press conference, showing their muscles, underwear's on, and then they'll be right to the ring. You understand what I'm saying? And after that, grown man talkers could be right. Most likely is right. But it wasn't no headache. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't no problem. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So you mean to tell me they should have trained for 3 days, got everything done before coming to the fight, pre-worked out, right? That's what he should have did. And on the day before the fight, 2 days before the fight, you hydrate. You hydrate and you start losing the hydration from around. You stop drinking from, see, that's when the fast come in. Sun up to sun down. They didn't get that prognosis. So if he would have stopped his water regimen at 12 o'clock, I seen a lot of fights who could not make weight. Yeah, that was probably because of the balance, but That's corny because now you're delaying the fight. Let them get ahead and go. They said they can do it. They'll make. Once the coach told them they'll make weight, then that should have been it. Right there. You know what I'm saying? That they make weight. Once the coach say, yo, we're gonna make weight, that's what he should have did. You know what I mean? That was a perfect one. That was a perfect one. Okay. Let me look at it. All right. Yeah, that was about. We're going to hit it back with this next round trip. We're going to hit it right back. We're going to put something together and hit the stream yard and bring people in.